The biggest attraction of the country, one of the 7 new wonders of the world, this is what they say about it, and such terms have permanently stuck to this recently discovered place. These slogans acted like a magnet, drawing crowds long before low-cost airline connections were opened. Now, Jordan is open to mass tourism like never before, and the rock city fills up with a bustling crowd from all over the world. Petra is a rock in Greek, and it is difficult to define this place more accurately. The ancient city, hidden between the peaks of the Jabal al-Shera Massif, in the valley of the periodic Wadi Musa River, was founded thousands of years ago. Traces of human activity in Petra date back 300,000 years. A lot of information about Petra at that time is provided by the Old Testament, which tells about the peoples inhabiting this area, or Moses, who led this people to the Promised Land. Nomads, leading a nomadic lifestyle, began to flow to these lands, and among them the Nabateans were in the lead. The previous fate of the Nabateans is not entirely certain, but it has been confirmed that in the 4th century BCE they formed a fairly strong kingdom, with the capital in Petra. The kingdom developed over the years, which eventually developed so strongly because of its location, at the junction of important trade routes. Initially, the inhabitants of Petra still lived in tents, but from year to year the beautified Petra took on a greater glow, and the inhabitants slowly moved to houses carved in the rock and unused old temples. The city owed its perfect location political, economic, and security stability. Petra was impregnable. The mountains protecting it effectively prevented potential invaders from accessing the city. When in 106 AD the last Nabatean king Rabel II died, Emperor Trajan ordered the creation of a new province Arabia, moved the capital from Petra to Bosra, thus giving Petra the status of a metropolis. The city still mattered, but not as big as the capital. However, the inclusion of Petra into the Roman Empire only served her, and the city itself took on a blush, flourished even more under the protectorate of Rome. Hence, Petra has so strongly architectural references to the Roman style. A series of unfortunate earthquakes in the 4th, 6th and 7th centuries was the likely cause of the city's fall and abandonment by the inhabitants. Crusaders also used to visit it, in the fortresses and forts they built. However, the defeat in the clashes with Saladin in the 12th century caused a complete depopulation of Petra, and the ancient city fell into oblivion for centuries. It was only in the 19th century that a European traveler, Johann Ludwig Burckhardt, rediscovered Petra for us, publishing a travel journal and describing a lost city guarded by the Bedouins. 1985 was an important year for Petra and Jordan. This place, which is the greatest source of pride, was inscribed on the UNESCO World Heritage List, and consequently, crowds of travelers began to pour into the country. The 7-year campaign, whose task was to select new 7 wonders of the world, also contributed to the marketing success of the place. On July 7, 2007, a new list was announced in Lisbon, including Petra. When low-cost airlines appeared in Amman quite recently, opening an alternative to the current Israeli route, a journey to Petra, crowds flooded Jordan. There have always been a lot of them in Petra, but the more a person accepts the thought that he will not have this place for himself, the better it is for him. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more, give us a like and let us know in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.